nervous, I don't know why.
Smashed it.
And I'm feeling depressed. Woo! How are you finding life post-uni? Hello everyone and welcome back to another vlog. So I had work this morning. I was doing a reception shift actually, not my usual job. So I finished at 6 and then I literally had to rush home. It takes me an hour and a half to get home, get into a different outfit. I'll show you the outfit. This little top, these black jeans that I like never wear, and they're high-waisted as well. Those boots, and yeah, I had to rush home because I'm going out for dinner with my friend Aisha and I'm so excited. I literally haven't done anything social this week. I've been really strict with myself to like have no evening plans so that I get enough rest each day. But it's also maybe a little bit sad because you need friendships and you need like social things to make you feel good. So it's kind of a, you know, lose-lose situation. So I don't know what to do, but yeah, I'm going out for dinner and I'm very excited. And I'll bring you with me, of course. Good morning everyone. It is a lovely Saturday morning and the sun has decided to come out, if you can't tell by the lighting. Blue skies. I literally woke up, it was the most depressing morning. It was cloudy, it was cold. All I wanted to do was just stay in bed, and I did for like the whole morning. I didn't get out of bed until 12, but you know what, I'm trying to be kind to myself. I let myself have those moments. But I then cleaned the house, as you saw, and then did a workout, as I literally haven't worked out in ages. I need to try and get a better routine, but I've also been a bit ill. I feel like you can kind of hear it in my voice, but I've got a blocked nose, sore throat, so maybe it's best that I haven't really worked out this week. I don't know. But I did actually cancel my plans with a friend today, just because I was like, do you know what? This is my only proper day off this week. And I was like, do you know what? I just want a day to myself. Like, you know when you just want a day on your own to do your own thing and not have to socialize. And I always find that when I socialize, I need a lot of energy, and I just don't have that at the minute. I'm thinking put on a cute outfit and then go for a walk because there's blue skies. Maybe get a coffee, maybe listen to a podcast because I haven't done that in a while, and I want to do that and just have some wholesome time on my own.
I want you to know how I feel. Though I may say
This is the outfit. freezing, so I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm gonna wear a big coat on top, and I'm gonna go look at a little charity store that I love, get some lunch, get a coffee, and be the main character because
If you feel just a bit of the same, then come over, baby, stop playing this game.
okay, so I'm actually going to a friend's housewarming party tonight. I completely forgot about. Oops. So I quickly got dressed, did my hair again, and then this is the outfit. Cute. I don't feel that confident right now, but yeah, I'm just trying to fake it till I make it. It'll be fine. I only have to go for a few hours, and then when I lose my social battery, you can always just come home. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous, I don't know why. I hate social anxiety. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, and I'm feeling depressed. Woo! I don't know what's happening with my brain today, but I just feel very down and very low. Don't want to get up, don't want to do anything, like my room's a mess. I've still got wet sheets in the washing machine. My flat's a mess, like everything is just, but I have no energy to like clean it, tidy. I'm just like staring at it. Like, I forced myself to get dressed and I'm gonna go for a walk. I don't know, fresh air, maybe that will help. I'm gonna put on a funny podcast, get a coffee or a tea and just walk and hope that it makes me feel better. Do want to cry, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna power through. We got this.
Spring is the season that wakes me alive, and fall is the season to contemplate life. Oh, yeah. I don't know what is it exactly in this time of year that makes the melancholy me reappear. Oh, yeah. Back and forth through dark roast coffee, salt, mist and sea, sand and ember trees. Cause it still feels like summer, but it's soaked in nostalgia slowly. All the leaves, they're turning brown. Cause it still feels like summer, and I simply don't wanna see the cold wind sneak back in our town. Cause we lived when it was out bare feet, tan skin glistening beneath the heat, evening swirl into a bird song beat. God, it's now so very bittersweet, so I guess I'll just put on my favorite sweater and say goodbye to summer.
Okay, so I'm feeling a lot better. I watched literally the most amazing documentary called Stutz on Netflix, and honestly it has changed my mindset on a lot of things, and it's like free therapy, I'm not kidding. Like, it's by a therapist and they're like telling you advice, and it's like all the things that you would get if you went to therapy, but obviously not paying any money. So honestly, everyone should go and watch that. I literally was writing down notes for the whole time. I felt like I was in a lecture, but it was very helpful. I promised you a Q&A, so we're going to do that now. I've got your questions here. There's quite a few actually, so I'm going to try and get through as much as I can. Okay, a lot of questions about what my job is. So I'm a healthcare assistant in a mental health hospital on the children's ward. So my role is to support the patients through their day, like if that's through, some of them struggle with self-harm, some of them have psychosis, and like a lot of it is like doing observations, one-to-ones with some patients. So some patients are on, they need a staff member with them at all times, so you do a one-to-one with them, writing up notes on the day, like things like that. It's different every day, and it can be very intense because a lot of the people who go into hospital are very unwell. How are you finding life post-uni? I am probably the happiest I've been in a while, and I think when I was at uni I was just very much stuck in this like depression, and I was very lonely and very sad, and I think I just never really fit in, and I struggled a lot, and I just wasn't the happiest at uni. And I think now that I'm out of that, I'm in a new environment in London, living and working here, it's like I just feel a bit way more fulfilled than I did at uni. Like I really struggled with like education because I never felt like it was like fulfilling, and for me personally, like a lot of my depression comes from just like feeling like there's no point, and that like hopelessness. So like having a purpose has really helped. And also just like living in London is just so much fun, and a lot of my good friends live here, which obviously makes things so much better because I get to see them more often now, whereas before in Bristol it was kind of like I didn't have that many friends, and yeah, it was a difficult situation. So yeah, I'm actually really loving my life right now. Best advice for getting yourself out of a rut. Love your videos, thank you. Well, this is from the documentary, and it's something that I'm fully gonna follow now. You've got to focus on your life force, and basically it's your relationship with your body. So make sure that you're eating right, exercising, and getting the right amount of sleep. Your relationship with people, make sure you're seeing people, make sure you're socializing, because a lot of the time when you're in a rut and you're feeling depressed, you just isolate yourself, and it doesn't help. Like it makes it worse, and you need to like push yourself to see people and like connect with humans, because it's gonna help you. And then the last one is your relationship with yourself, and they say that you really need to like connect with your subconscious. So like writing down your thoughts and your feelings apparently brings out your subconscious. Like when you're writing things down, like things come up that maybe you necessarily didn't realize were there. Also just like be super kind to yourself always. That's like the biggest piece of advice I could ever give someone when you're struggling, is to like have so much compassion for yourself. What's your living situation? I live in my sister's flat with her boyfriend. How to deal with doubting uni in the first year? Did you go through it? Oh my god, 100%. In first year, like I literally wanted to drop out, and there were like a serious point where I was going to drop out. I really struggled, but I am really glad that I held on, because I ended up enjoying my course way more in second year and third year. I don't know, it depends. Like sometimes I think change course if you're not liking it, but also then for me sticking at it helps, because I actually ended up really enjoying it. Tips on dealing with indecisiveness, not letting other people's opinions affect your choices. I struggle with this so much, and I actually made a TikTok on it about how like I can't make a decision without asking everyone's opinion, because I don't ever think that I have enough. I always think that I'll make a bad decision. I always think that if I just made the decision on my own, it would be a shit decision, and I don't know why. Yeah, so I always ask other people's opinions, but then because I've asked so many people's opinions, they've all got different opinions, right? And then you just end up thinking like, what do I do? To be honest, I haven't really figured this one out. I guess it's just being more confident in your own self and knowing that you know yourself better than anyone else. So if it's a decision about your life, the person that should have the most knowledge about it is you. What are you reading at the minute? I actually just finished the book Verity. It was so good. I loved it. It's kind of like a psychological thriller slash romance, but not really. And it's by Colleen Hoover, and it was so good. Like I was gripped, and I like wanted to finish it really quickly. But I'm now reading, I can't even remember what it's called. It's not very good, so I'm not even gonna, there's no point me telling you. But I'm trying to find some new books to read, because I've read all the ones that I had, like when I did a massive book order, I've read them all now, so I need to find some new ones. So if you have any book recommendations, please leave them down below. Someone asked what happened to my podcast. Basically I was finding like everything quite overwhelming with like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, the podcast, plus then I started a full-time job, so I had to drop one of them, and sadly it was the podcast. But I do eventually want to start it up again. Right now, I just don't have the time. But I want to do more like talking in the YouTube videos so that it's kind of makes up for it. So if there's any topics you want me to like cover in a YouTube video, let me know, because I can always put it in to the vlog. How do you cope with the long shifts in your mental health / self-care? I struggle a lot with that because you don't really have time to do any self-care, because like my shift, I have to get up at 5:30 and to get to my job, and then it finishes at like 8:30, and then I don't get home till 9:30, and then by then I'm exhausted, and like you don't want to do any self-care. So I really struggle with that. I try to do a bit of a skincare routine when I get home. I need to do more of like a routine for when I'm home after work to kind of like wind down, because I haven't really got one of that yet, and I think that's why I'm struggling a little bit at the minute. My camera is literally about to die, so I'm gonna have to pause the Q&A here. I know it's so annoying, but I promise I'll either do like an Instagram Q&A and answer all of these, or I'll do it in the next vlog. I'm so sorry, I know I promised you a Q&A, but I do want to answer all these questions. I'll do it in the next vlog. We'll see it in the next vlog. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep now because I've got work tomorrow morning, but sending you lots of love, and thanks for watching as always, and I appreciate you guys so much. And if you want to give it a like, give it a like. If you don't, that's okay too. But yeah, lots of love. Bye.